child. WME is working overtime for Meghan Markle with fake news. Newsweek magazine has just published an article stating that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, their popularity is surging in the United States. That's right. They have actually polled 1,500 people. And of that 1,500, it looks like Harry and Meghan they're popular here. Now, we live in a population of 330 million here in the United States. And Newsweek polled 1,500. You run the numbers. I smell fake news and I smell media manipulation. Let's run a poll on my channel. We're going to do that. And also, I want to get into reminding you guys how Meghan Markle has educated us on how WME and these large advertising arms and the entertainment magazines like People and the news shows, how they all work together to try to manipulate our thinking. Are you going to fall for it? I'm not. Let's get into it. Hey, YouTube family, how you doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. Thanks for joining me. All right, this is a great video. Listen, a great topic. I am sitting here working, plugging away, and I came across this hot tea, baby. It's Newsweek magazine article stating that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, their popularity is surging in the United States. That's right. And we're supposed to buy it. We're supposed to believe it. Now, I told you guys, thanks to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, I don't trust anything the media says anymore, because I'm always asking the question is, who's benefiting from this tidbit of information or this news? Who's benefiting from it? Now, if we look deeper into Newsweek article, they polled 1,500 people. Now, United States has a population of 330 million. So they only polled 1,500. And then we're supposed to all of a sudden assume that 1,500 out of 330 million, that these two are now popular? Come on, fake news. Now, WME is a powerhouse. They are, and they've got their tentacles in just about everything. Remember how I told you that Will Smith, remember Jada Pinkett's books were, her book, Worthy, was tanking on Amazon and on Barnes & Noble, but all of a sudden it appears on New York Times bestseller list. Come to find out, you can actually, if you sell 5,000 copies within a week, you can get placed on there. So, and it was like, that was a ploy. That was a ploy to convince us that Jada Pinkett's book was doing well. Then let's look at Meghan Markle's Endgame. That Endgame book was also tanking. I watched it. I monitored all of the sales numbers. And of course, it was tanking. It hit like top 100 for like not even a day. And it just tanked. Barnes & Nobles and Amazon. Those are the sales numbers, real numbers. Then Obi Scobie announces on his Instagram, we made the New York Times bestseller list. Bam, too late, Obi Scobie, foul ball. Too late, Meghan, because Will Smith has already revealed to us that you can buy your books. Because I would not have known. You buy 5,000 books within that week, you can get on New York Times bestseller list. So we know that they're all, the media arm, it's all a manipulation to try and convince us that we should buy into these brands. We're not buying into Harry and Meghan. No, you guys are not going to convince me. You're not going, for my own eyes, and I'm 57 years old, and you're going to try to tell me what to think and how to feel? Now I am really suspicious about all media. I am now. I'm not a big fan. I don't get into politics on this channel. But I like the whole fake news deal where Donald Trump says fake news, because I don't believe it. It's like you guys are just manipulating. Everything is a lie. Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. That's what it is. So now Newsweek publishes an article like that. 1,500 people they polled. 1,500. Here's an idea. Have CNN run a poll. Have MSNBC run a poll. Have ABC run a poll. Have Oprah Winfrey, Big O, go and run a poll. I'm saying some of the big platforms, if they were to run a poll where they get a large group of people, it will look pretty bad for Harry and Meghan. That's why I am so grateful for YouTube and independent voices. I am so totally convinced now that we really can't trust anything they put. We got to be careful of where we get our news sources. People Magazine, nothing but a PR arm for these entertainers, marketing arm. Newsweek, I don't trust them either, because you got to do more than 1,500. You got to do more. 15,000. How about that? You look at some of the polls on the more established YouTubers on YouTube. They got polls where they got thousands upon thousands of results. And, they're afraid to do that. They are afraid. WME and these powerhouses, they don't want to run real numbers, polling numbers on Harry and Meghan. They don't. That's really what's going on. So sorry, Harry and Meghan. I'm not buying it. Guys, I want you to take your time, take a moment, go to the community tab and take the poll. And be honest. Ask your family and friends to take a moment to go in and take the poll. And let us know what you really think about Harry and Meghan. I'm going to publish the poll on my YouTube channel. I am still very small on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. So I don't know if I'll get much feedback. But on my channel here, I get a pretty good viewership. And I want to hear what you guys got to say. Leave your comments in the chat. What do you think about these news outlets? They are really trying to spoon feed to us what we should think and how we should feel. Like we're not buying Harry and Meghan. So why do you keep trying to force feed them down our throats? Why? And pretend like we don't see it. By the way, Harry and Meghan had the nerve to come out and talk about Archwell numbers because they're actually running in the red. But they said nothing about the royal racist comments from Meghan's book Endgames. You know why? Because they were complicit. They're the ones that are speaking in that book. That's why. And you're going to convince me that these two are popular in the U.S.? BS. All right, guys. Thanks for watching my video. Leave your comments in the chat. Take the poll in the community tab, and I will chat with you soon. Love you. Ciao. Mwah.